Jim here. How's it going? Thanks for coming back here to me. Okay, we're going to talk about how to de-rust the inside of some doors on a 1949 F3 long bed express farm truck. That's a lot of things to say. I'm trying to get this here video correct before the damn thing either rotates or a motorcycle drives by or some snapperhead interrupts me. I just want to get a video out so people know what I do. Okay, if you watch, good. If you don't, well, that's too bad. You might learn something. This is the nature of the game of how to do things in the world. So, as you know, I'm standing in front of the cab on this here farm truck with no door. The reason why the doors ain't on is because they have to be meticulously de-rusted inside and out. I have sandblasted both of these doors inside and out with high pressure air and a sand. Okay, they've been done for a year. I've been doing body work on them. You can see that one on a dolly, and the passenger side over there, and I still have to weld some patches. What's happening is I've noticed that after I do a truck or any type of vehicle like that, in I would say 4, 5, 7 years later, it depends on where you live, I guess. Well, there seems to be that those patch panels that I either replaced or serviced or fixed came back harder than ever or worse than ever. Now I do some investigating, and the fact of the matter is the materials are not as good as they once was. 25, 30 years ago, the materials were a lot stronger because we have incompetent human beings in the world stepping on our toes, saying that everything is here to kill us. Well, I got news for them. The planet's been here for millions of years, and so haven't we. It doesn't matter how strong or how weak you make the materials to use, it came from this planet. So, enough of that nonsense. What am I going to do to keep the rust out of this material, or up inside the A pillars, all up inside these channels, all up inside the second pillar or B pillar, or in this case the door frame or hinge pockets, all up inside here. These blocks hold the hinges. If you look inside there was a black in there. Everything that was inside here, including in here, see this, nice and shiny, has been de-rusted. I either have to take off the panel by drilling the spot welds out and getting rid of all the rust on the back side, because I'd like to have this truck here a lot longer than I'm here. Maybe somebody else could enjoy it when I'm gone. The only way to do that is to make it so it doesn't rust, or try to get it to slow down for as long as you possibly can inside. So you can tell in the side of this truck I have it all bagged and taped. I have brand new paint, several layers, up to 4 layers, sometimes 5 layers, it depends on the area, to build to get this to stop rusting. And the reason why so many layers is because a small layer or thin layer of paint is better to penetrate areas that you can't take the panels apart. Okay, those panels are still vulnerable to moisture. Moisture finds a way. Okay, so if you think moisture finds a way, take your material or your paint or your POR and thin it out the best you can with the material that's required. That gets into all the crevices. If I show you on the floor, because this is what I've learned in the last 20 years of doing this, that it's getting worse with the materials. So you gotta outthink the people that are doing this. If you look on the floor, you see all kinds of paint spots. Well, that's because when you thin out material and you put it into crevices, it's going to find a way and drip out or flow where those areas get vulnerable to rust outs. So that's what I have done in here. You see this lower pillar corner? In here is a stop. Okay? This was rusted out completely. In a Ford, there are 3 layers. You have the top, and then you have 2 other floors. Each one of those floors has a plate for moisture barrier. Well, they were all gone in this. After I fixed or replaced all the steel, I filled this entire crevice with a quarter paint with a rust inhibitor or zinc phosphorus and acid wash. And then after I done that, I put 5 layers of rust inhibitor or enamel paint inside it. All inside these channels were taken off and painted meticulously, all inside. This channel right here, 5 layers of paint inside after I de-rusted them, zinc phosphorus them, acid washed them, and then painted them. 5 layers, okay? So I don't want that to happen to my doors. Doors are very vulnerable. You know why? Because people don't understand the way doors work. So I'm going to show you something on the next video, because I'm going to let these videos no more than 7 minutes. So if you want to find out the answers to this of my life, watch the next one. Thanks a lot.